we should now be able to go to our ship, because we've done the ship training, which you've just seen. It says there, interact E. Go to your hangar. Oh, it's the lift. And there we are, a nice little sidewinder. That's it, a sidewinder. Get in the back here. Suit energy is full, so we click E, board. Right, so we do the work in the navigation panel once we're sat in our ship. Okay. Right, so we're in the ship, so we press 1 for the navigation panel. Now we're looking for Chamberlain's Rest, which is where we are. And what I recommend you do is you bookmark places of interest. So we'll get back to Chamberlain's Rest. I'll show you how later. The next place I'm looking for, Horsdorf Holdings. Boom. Bookmark that. And Hoffman Installation. We're going to bookmark that. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to set a course for Horsdorf. So we'll click on it, lock the destination in, and then come out of that and then do auto launch. Take us out of here. Now we're on a planet.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear for departure.
It will send us up to about 900 meters. And once it releases us, we need to point upwards. And boost. If you look down there on the right, we've got sys engine web. I will readjust this so my engine is 4 dots against it. Okay, so we want to stay, we go, so we want to stay. Right, so mass locked is gone, so you do
Frameshift drive charging.
Aim at the escape vector.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right, so now as we're speeding up, we want to aim, we want to get to, so we go back to the board, Horsdorf Holdings, and do Super Cruise Assist. Out of that. So now down on the little blue dot on the compass. Super Cruise. See, I'm too close to the planet at the moment, so I need to escape the planet's gravity. Get there. That little blue dot on the compass. It's the large red circle there. Up to the left of it, there's a little blue dot. That compass. 180. Now we're moving. You can see we're starting to get some distance between us and the planet. It's still over there. Not there, look. You see our speed is really starting to pick up. 200 kilometers per second. We need to find line of sight. We need to find it. It's over here somewhere. There it goes. We're going to have to go through the rings by the look of it. There we go. Once we line up on there.
Warning, temperature critical. Hull integrity compromised.
So, shouldn't have done that. going through the ring, and we're in the ring now. As you can see, wasn't a smart move. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the FSD. See the blue FSD cooldown down on the right there. Let's point this away from the ring. Strange, I haven't done that before. So it will soon cool down. Once it's cooled down, we're going to power out of here again. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charge up frameshift.
4, 3, 2,
Back into
1. Engage.
off we go again. There it is. So we should be able to line up on that. Select it again. There we are. Super Cruise Assist. Put blue at the top there. There we are. So now the ship is in control of when we come out of Super Cruise. We're not in hyperspace because this is interplanetary. We're going between one planet and another, or one station and another within the same system. As you can see, it's 2,500 light seconds away. So that's going to be dramatically reduced. And what I'm going to do is take a look around as we come through this system to Horstdorf Holdings, which is, as you can see in the white outline image down there on the left. There's a station, it's a space station effectively. And you'll see in a moment, the beauty of visiting space stations is that you don't really have to land. There's no navigating gravity and re-entry required. You just basically stop dead in front of it, which is nice, if a little alarming. So we're coming up to the, you can see there are 3 bodies, bright bodies in the distance there. I'm going to pass those. This is the system you're going to spend the next day or so in. That's the small star. We're going to pass. Tell us what it is. 200 light seconds. Moving at 12 times the speed of light. There it is. That's it. Yeah, so that's an A. The gravity well as we go past the moon, the star. That's 20 light seconds. You should see us hit those. There are 2 planets that we're going to be negotiating as we run up. There they are. As we run up our credit balance. A4. Waldorf Holdings, 19 million meters, 12 million, 10 million, and we cycle down through a million, millions, 6 million, 5 million, and then it will suddenly flick to something like 14k. Don't be shocked. 21k. Boom, and there we are. Your stuff holding. So we come to a full stop. So we're going to dock. So boost. 7.5 kilometers. From now. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
Got a bit closer with the boost. Engine to 4 knots, so the boost will recharge quite quickly. See there, that little yellow mark there is probably where we're going to land. If I press X and start as we slow down, auto dock takes over.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, so refuel, repair. We need quite a bit because we got out hyperspace, didn't we? Out of Super Cruise quite violently. Go to Starport Services. We're not going to get out of our craft. And then we're going to go to the mission board. Oh, hang on, let's just go back. So here we are. You can see Lucas Sterling II. That's me. 249,840 credits. I've got 34 of these things as well. The idea is to run that up as much as possible. Okay, we're not interested in any of this. We just want to make credits. The way we're going to do that is to go to the mission board. We're going to go to transportation. And then we're going to find courier jobs for Hoffman installation. Now, Hoffman installation is another space station that is 50 light seconds away. $17,000 credits doesn't seem like a lot. We accept the mission. Don't show again. Accept it. Okay. This one. Oh, it's another one for Hoffman. This is 16,000. Let's accept that. And another. Hoffman. Courier job. For 19,000. Let's do that. And another one here. Oh, for Hoffman. So 25,000 on that. Let's accept the mission. We've done 4 missions so far. We only can carry a maximum of 20. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Looks like another one. Hoffman, yes. We're up to 9. So that's 10 missions already. And look at the prices here. 17, 16, 24. Quite a bit of cash. So, what's this one? Another Hoffman. The quickest way of doing this is to be vigilant. Spacebar, Hoffman, courier job available, accept. 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 Up to 18. Accept. And accept. Lovely. We'll try and do another. It'll tell us we've reached our limit. So we're going to come out of that. And we're going to head for Hoffman. So let's auto launch. Set a heading. Hoffman. There it is.
Landing gear retracted.
Destination.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Auto launch. Let's have a look around. Let me see. There's a sun over there and a big planet here. We can stay there. Lovely. Okay, auto launch is now complete. So boost away. Now then, it can be quite tricky because they're so close. So what we're trying to do. There's the Hoffman installation, which we want to head to. We're going to go past. Looks like it's in a good position. So line up on it. Check. No, we're mass locked again, so we need to boost away from the space station. Boost off. That's the blue lights go out. There we go. Check.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll let it charge.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And get it to the super cruise assist. And then in no time at all. Wind down. I'm on a Mac at the moment, which doesn't give the best graphics, but it's good enough to show you what I need to show you. Let's take a good look around. Here we are. There's the sun. Boost. Now below 7.5 kilometers. Request.
Docking request granted.
Done. Close enough, perhaps another boost. Can't see any in the spot where it's supposed to be. If we run to a halt, and it will take it behind this pad for us. Again, we'll watch it as it does its thing. That's the landing.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Make that happen. Starboard services don't need to be. Mission board, you can see now you've got a blue tick. And now at Hoffman with some completed missions, 20 of them. All worth between 17 or 16 and 31,000. So let's start cashing them in. Select. We'll take that 17,208. Boom. So we go to 267038. We'll take this 16,724. Right, so let's see where the next 18 of these get us from 283,000. Do we get anywhere near to 1 million? Probably not, maybe up to 700,000. Let's have a look back.
Incoming message. Incoming message.
So there you go. Under 250,000 to nearly 700,000, 683,491. Not impressed? Okay, so we go back to transportation, missions, and scroll through, and we will find Horsdorf Holdings. That's where we've just come from. Let's accept that. Another courier job for Horsdorf Holdings. Let's have that. And Horsdorf Holdings, another courier job. Accept that. And another one. And another one. And another. Oh gosh, and another. Oh wow, and another. Another. And another. And how many is that? 10. But there's another. We're at 11. And another. These are like 29,000. Look at that one. Oh, only 20,000. 36. But this one, 30,000. For Horsdorf Holdings, courier job available. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and again, we're at 16. 17 jobs for Horsdorf. 18 jobs for Horsdorf. 19 jobs for Horsdorf. This is cool. And guess what? Last one. Is there any more? Okay. Well, this is cool. I'm going to come out of that. Exit. Back. Exit. Do auto launch. That's fluffing about. Target. Horsdorf. There it is.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Like I say, it's useful to bookmark these two stations because you're going to be moving between them quite a lot. So auto launch is in progress. Have a look around. Where are we? Can't see. Okay, back to the boost. So again. There's Horsdorf, so we need to boost again. Odyssey is 24.8 million meters away. If we get Maslocked out of the way, which is this now,
Frameshift drive charging.
start the frame shift, let it charge,
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
let it fire, and then select Super Cruise Assist. You're going to find that as the planets move, it's going to be these. Not all of the stations will be obscured behind a planet, so you're going to have to like go out to the left or the right, go around the planet. Can be just a touch on the fiddly side, but it's by no means a real problem. Okay, super boost. Waiting 7.5. Request.
Docking request granted.
Usually granted. If it doesn't grant it, stop. Then we get super boost. So I think we're going to do it there somewhere. X. Stop. Sort this out. There we go. Sorted it out, Bruce. Oh, it's that one. It's not number 3. It's the other one. As you can see, we're going
Landing gear deployed.
between 2 two planets. Sun.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So this is right. So we've got 20 missions to cash in. That first one.
Incoming message.
700,000 already. Let's see when we get to this next 20. I think we're going to pass the million. We're ready. 20,000. That'll take us to just under a million. 195,000. So this one takes over a million. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty darn good. So we go back to transportation. Now they're at 1.148 million. And we look for some more courier jobs available. Back to you guessed it. Hoffman. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so now you notice that we're at 17 jobs. Yeah, so if I go into my nav panel and look at the jobs, we've got 17 courier job available types to the Hoffman installation. Now this is something that's going to get a bit frustrating because the numbers will vary. Sometimes you'll have 10, 12, 16, 17 like now, even 20. But the more you do this, move between Hoffman and Horsdorf, the more you move between the two, the fewer these jobs become. You could be moving from one to the other for 4 jobs. The way to increase that, and I'll show you, is now come out of that, go back. If we go down to more of these courier jobs, we're looking for, Ross Silo is one, but you notice that is 1,942 light seconds away. Long way. You've got plenty of time to do it. It's a long way. It's not impossible. It's a couple of minutes, 3-4 minutes in hyperdrive, but there's a better one. Is my point. Back, keep going. No. Try that one. Sellings Holdings. Notice 84 light seconds. 84. Everybody. Yeah, it's still 6 days, so on. But 84 light seconds to Sellings Holdings. Now that's a planet. It's a settlement on a planet. We're going to take that. We'll take, you can usually get as bit as 2 or 3. It's not many. Ross, it says 2. Okay. What we'll do is we'll keep those 2. And we will now go out of all of this. Auto launch. And we're going to go over to Hoffman's. Yeah. Set the...
landing gear retracted.
We'll go to Hoffman's.
Engines engaged.
So that's the destination. Wait for the auto launch to finish. And then boost. We're nearly there. Notice you don't get a height measurement here because you're on a station, a space station as such. So boost. Full throttle. Forwards and away from the station. The mast locked indicator down on the bottom right there should go out. And then we're going to do super boost. We're going to set the
frameshift drive charging.
See from the little blue dot,
4,
we're down to
3,
the bottom left
2,
here, sort of
1, engage.
southwest. Now we're going to go quite fast because we're moving away, so we're going to slow it down. Note the throttle there. You can actually slow down in Super Cruise. And we're going to make the turn so that we find the station. Okay, get the center grey shield there, and then select. We're doing Hoffman. There we are. So that should now Super Cruise assist and to 1 million. Boom. Okay. Full throttle. Under 7.5 kilometers.
Docking request
Granted. Super boost again. This is all being done, note, bog standards, nothing adjusted. Sidewinder. X to stop. Should now do auto dock. Beautiful. Auto docking number 1.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Services. We've got blue tick, which means we've got missions completed. We go to the complete missions, nice 17 of them. Let's cash them in, see where we get to from 1 million, 1.1 million. Here we go. Here we are, 1.5 million. Still 4 to cash in. There we are, 1.6 million already. But we don't stop there. 1.6 million will get you halfway decent upgrades on this Sidewinder or another ship, or but it's good amount of money, but it's not enough. We need more. So let's look at these courier job available. Horsdorf again. Wow, we're going back to Horsdorf. Let's see how many of these we can fill up with. Note, we're already at 2 because those for the Sellings port, yeah. Let's see how many of these Horsdorf there are. So 2 plus. There's 8. Quite a lot. So I don't think. Oh yeah, okay. So we're up at 18. So there's right. So there's 8. So there's 19 minus 2. There's 17 jobs there. The Horsdorf. Let's have a look. See if we can find Sellings. There it is. We're going to accept that. Okay. So we fill up on 20 there, and then we're coming out. Fill up on fuel. Auto launch. Go to Horsdorf.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Back up we go. Nearly there. Okay. Still mass locked. Super boost. As soon as we're out of mass lock, you'll hear it click, make that noise there. Good dip. And then back into Horsdorf and engage it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Nope. So we're going to have to go back in and look again. As it goes past that planet, notice that our height measurements are at 1.5 million, and then we're going away, so we get closer to the planet. It slows us down. As we get further away from the planet, it speeds us up again. It allows us to speed up. So the gravitational effect of planets has an effect on the on the FSD. Here we are back at requests.
Docking request granted.
Granted. 5 kilometers switched again. Sign zone highlighted there, so we'll drift over to there. 2 kilometers X to stop. We start to stop. Auto dock takes over.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So refuel. Down. Starboard services. Notice number ready. We haven't got out of our starship at all. Oh, what happened there? That was me, wasn't it? So boom. Okay, so we've now got how many here? Completed missions. Quite a few. 17 or so. We're at 1.6 million. So let's see where we get to. I've got a feeling we could tick over the 2 million mark here. Uh, 1.9 million with 5 to go. How many trips was that? 4? We're about to pass the 2 million mark. Boom. And there we have it. 2,044. I don't want all. 2,044,896 credits. So let's go to transportation. 49 missions available. Let's go back to, that won't be anything. Oh. Back to his. We tend to get runs like this. See? There you go, Hoffman installation. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see we're getting fewer and fewer to the other station, which is Hoffman at the moment. So what we would do now is we have, how many loaded up? 12 jobs loaded up. We're now looking, there we are, Sellings Holdings. We get as many of those as we can. Set that. No, there's only 1. Wow. Okay. Chamberlain's Rest, back to where we've come from. Ross Silo. No. Ross Silo again. Silo again. Okay, so you kind of understand why Sellings is kind of rationed. We've got 13 jobs here. What we're going to do is we're going to head back to Hoffman. So we'll do auto launch. And we'll target.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Nearly there. Super boost, full throttle. We are looking for Hoffman, which is over here. Nice. Right next to the planet. Look at that. So as we pass that planet, we're going to notice that our frame shift drive gains speed and then loses speed, even though it's only 27 million meters to the target. So let's do J, where mass lock is off.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And select Hoffman, select Super Cruise Assist, so it doesn't lose it, and it stops in time. So speed 300, and we're dropping 200, 190, 180, 170 kilometers per second, 158. Also registering a height from the planet, 900 kilometers, 700. We're going to move, we might even drop into, no, we didn't drop into orbital cruise, but we're now 1 million meters. Okay, megameters, 1.7 megameters, and we're off again. Speed is increasing from 250 to 300 kilometers per second. Well up at 500 kilometers per second now. And we can see that the distance is dropping dramatically as we top. We're slowing down again as we go past this other planet. Let's try looking back, shall we? Can we see anything? No. But there's another planet. Looks like we're going to drop out. Here we go, and we're back. Full throttle again. We're now over 2 million credits. Okay, and what we're going to do is request.
Docking request granted.
It's granted. Super booster. Full throttle. Wasn't that full throttle? Returns to 0. So auto dock landing is over.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Refuel. That's local services. Board. Let's cash out of these. Got 9. Okay, so we're up to nearly 2.3 million. Back to transportation again. We could pick up a few more. Looks looks like these are them. Horsdorf, here we go, accept. We'll keep going, but it won't be as much as 2, 3, 4. There's no more. So let's go down, see if we can pick up some for where we're going next. Ross Silo, no. No. Plenty for Champions Rest. Plenty for Ross Silo. It's such a distance away. Okay. So what we're going to do now, I'll pick those up for Horsdorf. We're going to come out of this lot. There's no mouse on this. And we're going to auto launch. So we're going to set destination.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
It says that it's 75 light seconds away, so 5.5, as opposed to 27, so it's 3 times as far. So, full speed, looks like Settings Holdings is behind us. Should be unlocked. Okay, we are. And
Frameshift drive charging.
it's a 75 light seconds. It's
4,
about here.
3,
Wait for here to get there.
1. Engage.
We're off. And let's select Super Cruise Assist and Orbit. So we've got a little wait there. As you can see, it's now taken up orbiting. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out, well, we're going to take control, basically. At Settings Holdings, we're going to deactivate Super Cruise Assist, boom, and get back on it quickly. See, we're starting to speed up again already. So we're going to slow it down. And Settings, holdings. Now, believe it or not, that's on the planet. It's a big black disk at the moment because we're on the wrong side of the planet. But if we speed up a touch, not going very fast for Super Cruise. You can see we're 1.2 million meters above megameters. And we're dropping, getting closer in.
Orbital flight engaged.
So we're now orbiting and we're coming down on the planet quite quickly. What we want to do is we need to keep that Sellings holdings not in the right direction there, so we need to move by orientation. Roughly 300, 400 meters above the surface. What we're looking to do is to chase that to the other side, more or less in the center of the planet. So it's on the other side of the planet. So we need to go round the planet and quite quickly. So I'm going to speed us right up. Try and stay in orbit.
Orbital flight engaged.
Back in orbit. Heading down, -50. That noise means we're in orbit. Orbital glide, like an orbital flight. We're coming to it now, 3 million megameters. Out of orbit. Right, so we're about there. We're going to do this upside down.
Orbital flight engaged.
Down quickly, let's slow down a bit. This might go bang. I don't want it to. Right, that red means I'll slap out of Super Cruise. I don't want to do that. 280, 260, so roughly square. 220 away, 200 kilometers away. And it's in height. I think I'm going to try and do. Yeah, we're nearly down on the ground. So we've gone past it. We need to swing round real quick. There we come out. There we are. We're doing it. You can see the settlement there. We're at 53 degrees angle. We should go into glide mode. 40 kilometers. There we go. Okay, so the blue. I think we'll shock them a bit. Watch your speed now.
Charlie, be aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander.
Yeah, we are.
Fly safely.
I've been here before, sorry mate. Right, so we're 3 kilometers away. Let's request docking.
Permission authorized. Prep for arrival on landing pad 04. Automated docking approved. You may Now
Auto
hand over
dock, as
control.
he's saying, we'll take over.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the port, Commander.
Okay, so it's Selling's Holdings. Cash in those 3 missions that we've completed. 4, rather. That to our tally nicely. Take us up to what? 2-4, thereabouts. Yeah. 2393, okay. Come out of that. Go into transportation here at Selling's Holdings. And if you look here on this side of the thing, you can see the system that we're looking for, which is 97950. So that's likely to be the Horsdorf or oh no, is that right? No, there's a Horsdorf. So let's set that. Try that. Yep. Chamberlain's no. Horsdorf, yes. Horsdorf, yes. Horsdorf, yes. Horsdorf, yes. Horsdorf, yes. 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 Hoffman now. Got 5 left to collect. So we'll take the Hoffman. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't take any more. Unfortunately, there are more. We've reached our limit, which is fine. So, by coming out here to Selling's Holdings, the game allows you then back at Hoffman and at Horsdorf to collect more of these courier jobs. But yeah, it's this kind of triangle. Use up all your options at Hoffman and Horsdorf because they're such short distance apart, easy to dock, and occasionally visit Selling's Holdings to increase your offerings at Horsdorf or Hoffman. Okay, so we'll come out of that. We're going to go back to Hoffman and Horsdorf loaded up, as you can see. But loaded up with 20 new missions, and we're already at 2.4 million credits. How long did that lot take? A couple of hours, 3, to get to nearly 2.5 million credits. You can see that by carrying on like this, you can run up 20, 30, 40, even 50 million if you wanted to. It gets boring, but it's also strangely compulsive as well. So, I hope you found this long video useful. I am back off to...
Ship restraints withdrawn. You are go for departure.
I'm going to go... I'll go to Horsdorf, I think. Pick up a few more for Hoffman. Okay. Here we go. Nearly there. Okay. So we need to... power away. 90 degrees, perpendicular to the planet. Mass lock is done. It's off. Mass locked.
Frameshift
Engage.
drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's almost off. It's just over here. So we leave the gravitational pull of the planet. Will speed up from 4 kilometers per second to hundreds of kilometers per second. 73 kilometers from the planet. 100. .28 kilometers per second. 300 kilometers above that planet. 500. 900. Megameters. And we're traveling. Gonna approach the speed of light very soon. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 megameter. 2 megameters. Hopefully pass into C. 10 megameters per second. Light seconds should start to reduce. There we are. 0.1 of a speed of sound, of light. 0.2. Ever increasing speed. 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6. And we're about to hit light speed. Boom. Now we're in excess of light speed 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and we're dropping speed 2 times, just over the speed of light now, and we're below the speed of light as we pull up 4 light seconds from Woolsdorf, dropping out of light speed. 1.7 light seconds. Past these 2 planets. 97 and 958.4 and 97. I think this is A5, isn't it? Or A3. A3. 2 million. You can see I was slowed right down because we're right up against that that planet. And there's Woolsdorf. So beautifully against that planet.
Docking request granted.
Sit there. Is he docking? It looks like he's docking. Beautiful way, everything is all real tidy. Can't quite see
Landing
him,
gear
but
deployed.
I'm going up right next to that planet.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
10 credits. So I think you get the hang of it. At least I hope you do. We're now going to cash in, what, 15 completed missions. Just see where we end up after this. Carry out 2.75 million. Skip that, let's go back to transportation. Looking for more courier jobs to Hoffman. Yes. 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 No. Okay, so if you make a mistake, you go into your side panel, your left side panel. Find your jobs. You see it there at the top, that one. Go into it and you abandon it. Now, one of the things to be wary of is some jobs carry a bit of a bounty on them or a bit of a premium. So let's see if we can find one. This one. Convey the goods. This cargo is unique to the mission and cannot be replaced if lost. You can see there. You will receive your reward upon delivery. Yeah, you've got to go to Cook Dock, which is that distance away, quite away, 13.48 light years. Yeah. Finance was 51 credits. Now, sometimes, if you can't deliver that, although the threat level is 0, if you decide to accept it and then get rid, they charge you. You get charged. Or you get charged something. Yeah, fine on failure. Sorry, I'm blind. Fine on failure, 14,412 credits. So if you take that on, if you accept that mission, and then decide you don't want to do it, that's what it's going to cost you. So be careful as you're going through these. Know that you're not just accepting. Read. You'll get quite fast at it. So Chimney's Rest don't want back. Chimney's Rest don't want back. But it doesn't matter if I were to take that. I can go back into here. I can find it. Chambers Rest. I can abandon it, and I can confirm. No cost. But some jobs, some missions, they will cost you serious amount of credits if you decide to abandon them or don't complete them. Okay, so we're loaded up now for Houseman. So let's come out of that. Out of this. Back. Exit. Auto launch. We go to Hoffman.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
I also noticed, particularly on this system here, 2 planets They move. Everything moves. It's wonderful the way everything moves. So I'm going to now try and orientate myself towards Hoffman. As I get mass unlocked. It's supposed to be over there. Let's just do it a bit faster. There it is. It's behind that planet. So what we're going to have to do is stay mass unlocked and engage frame shift drive to go out at an angle so that we can see Hoffman, because it's moved. As time's gone on, it's moved behind that planet. So here we go.
Frame shift drive charging.
Because it's so close, we can't go too fast. The faster we go,
1.
race. But as we bank and turn onto Hoffman, we'll go straight past it. Maybe I'll show you that. Beautiful speed, look at that. 600 kilometers per second, and we're still going because we're pulling away from that planet. The planet's not stopping us going. I want to go onto Hoffman. We can see it's to our right now. So let's turn. Let's go. Come on. We're turning past that planet. We're going to find Hoffman. Where is it? We're past the planet. Where's Hoffman? Where are you, Hoffman? It's there. We're on a gravity car, so it's dragging us back down on speed. You can see its speed dropping. Still looking for Hoffman. Where are you? Blue dot has gone solid again. But basically, I think what's happening here is I am circling Hoffman. So I'm going so fast, I can't find it. It's in the centre, it's over here to the right somewhere. If I slow down, right down, should see it. There it is. Do you see what I'm saying? So you've got to be, it's not just all about banging on the speed. You see how close it is now, the line to that installation. I'm going to put it on Super Cruise Assist. Push 2, and it will speed up on its own now. As it gets close to the planet, you'll notice down there on the center console, we'll do 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 330, 270 kilometers per second, 210 kilometers per second. Speed really drops off when we get close to that planet. We start to register a height from it, which is 1.5 megameters. Still 13 megameters from Hoffman. But as we start to leave the gravitational influence of that planet, the frame shift drive starts to speed up. We're now over 300 kilometers per second, 400, 500, 600. And megameters are really dropping now. 3 megameters, 2 megameters, 1 megameter, less than 1 megameter, and we're 21 kilometers out. Super boost, speed ahead, under 7.5, request.
Docking request granted.
Granted. Engines are fully charged. Now, super boost again. The yellow bit there looks like where we might be docking. 2 kilometers out. X to 0 the throttle. And hand over to auto docking. Looks like we're going to head on forward.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Fuel. Support services. And here we go. So we're at 2.7. It's about to pass the 3 minute mark. Two 2.997 million. This will take us over the 3 million mark. There we are. With 4 to go, well into 3 million. So for a few hours, you can see cycling like this, round and round between the two stations, Hoffman and Hausmann, I think it's called. Horsdorf, Hoffman and Horsdorf. You can generate serious amounts of credits. I don't know what we're up to on those other things, whatever they call them, the things that you buy, but they don't really matter. What matters is you've got cash now. And I think, where are we? Hoffman. At Hoffman, is it? If I go back, Hoffman, do we have? Yeah. So at Hoffman, we can outfit here. Do livery if you wanted to buy that. We can do advanced maintenance. But here we can buy things like. So it's taking me into the hangar now. To wait for it to do up. Show me a picture of the. There we go. Okay. So the pulse lasers, everything, as you'll notice, is loaned, because this is a free ship, basically. So yeah, lightweight alloy, power plant, thrusters, frame shift drive, very basic. D and E are low, A and B are high. So a 1C is average, 2E, 2E, 2D, 2E, 1E, crap. They're just crap. But what do you expect for a brand new, for a low, for, you know, a free ship? So it's in places like this. You've got an empty compartment here, for example, where you could put a fuel scoop. What you're going to do is you're going to move out of this system eventually, and unless you upgrade your ship, you'll want a fuel scoop fitted. So if we go into fuel scoops, you need 82,000 for a decent fuel scoop, or 1A. It's the only one that will fit. That's a good fuel scoop. So these things cost. If we go back, the other thing that you probably want is a decent frame shift, core internal. So your frame shift drive is a 2D. Yeah, so if we're going to replace module, you could get a 2E, a 2B, or a nice 2A, 160,000 credits. So you need some cash to leave the system with. I would suggest that you need lots of cash, 20, 30, 40 million. That way you've got your pick of decent machinery, and you can prepare something, a ship or something. You can prepare for the life, the things that you want to do in Elite.